A little girl is riding a toy car on the road. Suddenly, a real car comes and hits the toy car. She has a small accident. When her mother sees this, she screams loudly in fear. Then the scene changes. An elderly woman is seen asking her daughter-in-law to leave the house. She gives her some clothes and says, "Please go now." At that moment, her son arrives and asks, "Mom, why are you saying this? Why are you sending her out?" The elderly woman replies, "Your wife doesn't help with anything at home. She doesn't do any work." Then we see a flashback. The daughter-in-law is wearing earphones and dancing while listening to music. The elderly woman tries to speak to her, but the daughter-in-law can't hear her. So the elderly woman removes the earphones and turns off the speaker. The daughter-in-law becomes upset and asks, "Why did you do this?" The elderly woman says, "You should help around the house. Listening to music and dancing all day is not right." She gently taps her shoulder to get her attention and tells her to help out. After that, the daughter-in-law becomes frustrated and speaks harshly to her daughter. The elderly woman stops her and asks her to calm down. Then she gently asks her to step outside for a while. Back in the present, the elderly woman tells her son, "Your wife doesn't do any housework." The husband becomes upset and tells his wife, "You should focus on the home and stop wasting time." The wife says, "My daughter, she is standing outside on the road." Her husband replies, "What are you saying? There's no one there. Please pick up the clothes and come inside." They both go inside. The next morning, the man is calling his wife, but she is sleeping in the kitchen. He sprinkles water on her face to wake her up and says, "I've been calling you for a long time. Please wake up." She slowly opens her eyes and says, "Look, my daughter." Her husband replies, "Our daughter is no longer here. Please try to understand." But a little later, the elderly woman returns with the little girl. Both parents are surprised and emotional. The elderly woman explains, "Someone had picked her up from the road and left a water bottle there. I found her and brought her back home safely." The man gets emotional but starts scolding again. The elderly woman sees this and tells her son calmly, "You should speak kindly to your wife. When you talk with love, she will understand better." She leaves the room quietly. The man then turns to his wife and says sorry with tears in his eyes. He says, "I will never speak to you harshly again. Please forgive me." All three of them become emotional and cry together. This is how this touching story ends. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.